It is National Child Protection Week, and we know that there are times that things happen in our lives as parents, as family members, and as school communities and communities where things happen that are out of our control. And that's exactly what's been happening with this pandemic. And so, while there's a lot in the media that is kind of instilling more fear in us all as grown ups, our children are picking it up as well. So, I just want to give you a couple of suggestions to sort of help our little ones and our tweens and our teens, because remember, they do not have a prefrontal lobe that's complete, that helps them manage things in a really sensible, mature way. Heck, we need to be honest, don't we? We've been struggling with managing and coping. So not only have we been living with a possible threat to survival, which wires up our amygdala and keeps us looking really a bit anxious, but we're also suffering many layers of grief because there's so many things we've missed out on. And for all parents out there whose children have missed significant things, and we know there's heaps of them, try not to dwell on it, but also let it be okay for them to feel sad and for you to feel sad. Because that's what grief is. It's loss not just about a loved one, it's about experiences that usually bring us great joy. So this is the secret I want to bring to you today. No matter how difficult it is, for children and tweens and teens, I want you to focus on how can we create pockets of joy. Now, I am a really passionate educator, but I also know that there are times you just cannot teach stressed brains. No, you just can't. And if you try to force it, you make it worse. So remember, every now and then, if you create some fun activities or do some fun exercise together, and seriously, how can us parents look silly doing exercises? It's really easy. And all the grandparents out there, well, it's even easier for us. What you do is you trigger laughter, you trigger joy, you trigger the opposite side of the brain to the stress side. Yep, so fun, laughter, being ridiculous, going on a bear hunt, even to your 15-year-old. Seriously, go on a bear hunt. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. Honest, they'll roll their eyes, but they'll get a kick of joy. So if we step up in that space, and that means there are times I want you to consciously find things that make your children laugh. Just the other day, I sat with my granddaughter and we watched Snail on the Whale, or the Whale on the Snail, or something like that. That's beautiful on ABC Kids. And it was just magical. We snuggled up together and watched something that was beautiful. So I want you to think, joy can come in funny, silly ways, but joy can come by watching something together, snuggled together on the couch. So seriously, family movies in the middle of the afternoon, a big bowl of popcorn, absolutely do that. And then get back to what you might need to do to tick all the other boxes of, learning from home or having to be running and working from home. So joy and delight. And the second one, hope. How do we build hope? Okay, so hope is really a big one at the moment because we don't know when this pandemic's going to finish, which is actually not good for our heads, even if you've got a prefrontal lobe. If we knew when it was going to finish, we can really start aiming towards it. So because we don't have that, we do have the ability to dream up and create possibilities for when it does finish, of freedoms, adventures, camping trips, trips to ice cream shops, anything you like. Have a great big space where your kids can say, this is where we're going to go, this is what we're going to see, this is who we're going to see. So if they can have all these pictures and photos and drawings, all over a giant, big, huge piece of paper on the wall, they are going to see that, and it's going to remind them of the hope that is coming. And then the last tip I have is, even though everything has been really difficult, every now and then, teach your children those moments. What are you grateful for today? Because I know spring is coming. Yep, and that warmth, the birds are singing more loudly, the skies are clearer. So let your kids start focusing on the things that we already have that are beautiful. Yep, and who in their life are they grateful for having there? What can they do that expresses that gratitude of their friendships and their family, no matter where they are? And always encourage them to actually have conversations, whether it's Skype, FaceTime, Zoom, on the phone. real words to real people they love. Goodness, all those things, what I call pick up the human spirit, and everyone's spirit needs a bit of a tonic right now. And it's okay to have a sneaky Tim Tam every now and then. I hope that's helped a little tiny bit, because I know down the track we are going to be able to enjoy our lives with freedoms that we've had taken away from us. And you need to let our kids know this too. Let's look for the joy, the fun, the hope, the gratitude. Yeah, go for it. We can do this, that together we can do hard things.